Man. Welcome to Kings Island. Man, let me tell y'all something. This is my most anticipated park of all the coaster trips, man. This is my former home park. I've only been here 6 times, but someone who's from Indianapolis, Indiana, this was the closest park that we had. Super excited to be here. We got so much to do, but our main 3 goals is 1, get on Orion for the first time, get on the Bat for the first time / racer, but then the most important thing, number 3, is to figure out if Diamondback right there and Banshee have a rattle as like everyone else says. Last time I was here, I don't think they did, but it's been a whole year, actually a year to this day. But the point is, we're gonna put that all to rest as saying Diamondback and Banshee does not have a rattle. Got the matching colors. I'm gonna take this off, but matching shirt, shoes, blue, everything. So I cannot wait to get in and ride the ride. So let's head in. So I did come here last year, but before that, the last time I went there was Mystic Timbers was the hottest thing in the park. It opened that year, which is around 2015, 2016. Then last year, I got on Diamondback for the first time, Mystic, the Beast, and Banshee. So it was pretty cool. So now I'm going to try and get on the rides I haven't got on yet. And of course, Orion. I can't wait to ride that ride. That one is gonna be so amazing. Well, we made it in. I'm actually proud of myself because the last time I came here, of course the MVP pass was a thing, which was, by the way, the greatest thing I ever invested in. Because when I got here, the pass was announced and I already had a gold pass, and I was like, okay, why, if I got the gold pass, I should already get it. Nope, I made a mistake, so I had to pay for it to get in. And now I didn't have to worry about that, so we was able to get in smoothly and enjoy ourselves at Kings Island. The first thing we're doing, we're going straight to the back and riding Orion. That is like we're going there first. We're gonna get our first rides on there, and then from there we're gonna come back to the front, and we're going to decide if we're gonna go to the left side or the right side. So let's go check out Orion. Wow, that ride was amazing from start to finish. Like the first drop, I mean, Fury 325 drop is better, but it doesn't even matter. That drop was great. The wave turn, a little something, but that speed hill, you get ejected out your seat and then you go right into airtime hill. Yeah, that was really good. I'm gonna ride Diamondback to see which one is better, but right now, Orion's winning right now, so we're gonna see what Diamondback does. So as we're going to Diamondback, we're gonna do another segment of... So let me tell y'all something. This may be a hot take, and that's fine, but I will never understand the criticism Orion gets. The theming is great. The ride is great. It's butter smooth. It's not shaky at all. But what I think is, if this was 13 feet taller, it would not get talked about as much because people saying it's not a Giga. Some people it is. I'm Team Giga because it reaches 300 feet. But some people doesn't claim it, which I don't understand. And I will say this. Is Orion short? Yes. But the problem with that is, what more can you put on there? Like if I was to put something on there, I would honestly put an airtime hill after the wave turn and then go into the turnaround. But that's just me. But overall, I love Orion, and I don't understand the hate that it gets. Let me know in the comment section. I would love to talk to you about it. See, this is a sad sight to see a little bit. So this used to be Vortex's plot of land. As a kid, I would always like look at the ride. Even sadly, I didn't get on it, but hopefully they do something with it sooner rather than later.
Hey, so everyone through it comes safe. When you get out of the seatbelts and exit out to your right. Have a great rest of the night here at Kings Island. Come on.
All right, let me tell y'all something. Orion is cool and all, but Diamondback's number one. Is it close? Yes. Like a small, like it was like Diamondback, Orion. Like, you know me, I'm a B&M fiend, a big B&M fiend. And I love its airtime and everything. If you want all that and more, you gotta go Diamondback. But if you want sure speed and pace, you go Orion. Overall, Diamondback takes it. Loved it. Crazy part is, it still amazes me that the first hill after the drop is taller than Goliath's second drop. 196 feet. Like, it's dang near a hyper drop. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, overall it was great. The one thing I love about Diamondback is the first drop sound. Like, listen to it. It goes. Tell me that's not the best. That's not the best sound ever. Mystic Timbers, one of GCI's finest. Compared to Lightning Racer, it's like night and day. For a wood coaster, that was very smooth. I didn't feel it to be janky at all or anything. So it's a very good perk. Pacing was good, all around. The airtime was good. Yeah, that was definitely a great ride. Mystic Timbers, it's one of those ones. The Beast. It's an iconic ride. My God, the second half kills you, man. Like the first half, cool. It was great. Everything. But second half, man, it was shaking you to a pulp. But overall, still good. And that's probably it's one of those rare rides where I'll be like, all right, one time, I think I'm good. So yeah, that one ride I'm gonna have is probably the one ride I'm gonna have all day. So yeah, it was pretty good. This may get mentioned a lot, but I just love the atmosphere of this place. Like, it has something for the kids, it got something for the teens, it got something for the adults. It just has everything here. Like, to me, this is an example of a complete park. They got good food, they got games everywhere, they got kiddie rides, they got a very good collection of family rides, but then you also got your good thrill rides too. Like, it's just so very complete. And the operations is great here too, so that just adds on top of it. So yeah, overall, this is such a great park.
Okay, stunt team, listen up. As with any driving stunt, safety first. So stay.
We barely survived Queen City Stunt Coaster. It was down for about a good 10 minutes, and then rode the ride. It was good. It was fast, normal. It's a normal coaster for real, normal launch. And then as soon as we get done on the ride, the train ahead of us, someone didn't have a great time on the ride. We'll just put it that way. And so we had to wait for another 5 minutes. So, but after that, it was fine. So, not the best, but it was a good coaster. All right, so we got another ride on Orion in the front row this time, and that was really, really good. I prefer the front row on this ride than the back row. It was definitely really good, especially it's just so how fast it goes. I said it once, I'll say it again. That speed hill on Orion is probably one of my favorite coaster elements. It's really, really good. Okay, I will admit, I hate to admit it, but Banshee got a rattle, not rattle. Like it's very, very rattly. It was good. It was still intense. I rode in the back. Yeah, it's definitely showing its age, unfortunately. Like I said, it's still a good ride, but it's still ranked number. It may drop in my rankings because, like I said, it goes Montu, Afterburn, Banshee, Great Bear, and Batman. But now it may go Montu, Afterburn, Batman, Great Bear, then Banshee. So the list will change a lot after today. Action Zone as a whole, it's good, but it could be so much better. There's some theories that Vertigo may close, which I wouldn't ride. I'm not a fan of boomerangs, so I think they could remove that and remove Congo Falls. Actually, forget Congo Falls. I don't like that ride. I hate it as a kid, and I still do that to this day. But yeah, Action Zone can be so much better. So we made it to one of my favorite areas in the entire park, which is Planet Snoopy. Now I know what you're thinking. This is for a kid. This is for kids. The kids area. Don't matter. I love Peanuts, and it'll always be my favorite. So we're gonna ride one of Snoopy's new rides, and then we're actually gonna get on the newest ride here last year, which is Phantom Theater. So we're gonna see how it is. That was a cute ride, if I do say so myself. If you want to get your kids started with a launch and be able to handle going backwards, that's definitely a great ride for you. Butter smooth, really smooth. It was really good, really, really good. I had fun. Easy. We are a theater owner. We got the highest score possible on that ride. Overall, that's a really good dark ride, honestly. The theming was great. The flashlights were working great. You know, there's some problems with the gun and everything, but Yeah, the flashlight worked great. Overall, that's definitely a nice addition to the park. I'm sad that Boo Hill is away, but you can still go to like Carowinds or some of the other places where they still have it. But this is definitely a great replacement, especially with the history of their regular Phantom Theater. Definitely a great callback. So overall, great ride. A little over halfway. Now we're gonna get some lunch. So I mean that pizzeria place at the front of the park. I always get the pizza place. So I'll see you after lunch. All right, so we're back to our regularly scheduled programs. We got about a good 4 hours left here. We are going to get on the Bat. We're going to do all the rides we haven't got on yet. We're going to do the Bat, Adventure Express, and then from there, we just keep riding rides until they kick us out. Right, the Bat. That was actually pretty good. First aerodynamic suspended coaster. I rode in the back. It's pretty good. The nostalgic area was pretty cool. The scenery, I mean, of course, it's out in the woods, but I thought it was still good. And another thing I saw was the Son of Beast. God rest his soul. I was able to see where people exited the ride, but it also tracked where they went to get into the queue line. The queue line's still there, but obviously it's not operating. But overall, yeah, the Bat was actually pretty good. Very underrated ride in this park. We finna get on one of my personal favorite kiddie rides ever. In Adventure Express. This ride right here was the ride I will always get on every single time I came here. This was my first ever coaster. If we count it, I mean I count it, but this was my first ever coaster as a kid. That was before Woodstock Express, the Expedition Everest. So now the bigger and bigger coasters. So yeah, me, my boy Tamarion, this was our ride here. So hopefully, I'm sure it changed a bit. They have upgraded ever since the last time I get here. So I'm just curious of how it's running now. I've been not riding it in so long. So let's go see how it looks. All right, same old jankiness fun. Still the same ride from a bunch of years ago. Ain't nothing changed. That's really about it. So same ride. Is it my favorite? Not anymore. Doesn't hit like it used to, but it's still good. All right, just got done with the racer. We took a fat dub again, so right now we're 3-0 on the channel for racing rides. So we did the red train. I didn't want to do the blue train because they were running very slow, and I don't want to lose. So we're going to retire as a winner. One thing that shocks me is that I'm shocked that it has a line. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, if Racer ran like Lightning Racer back at Hershey Park, I thought it would have been the same thing. But I digress. It was a short line, so it was good. So now I have one more ride I have to get on before I can say I rode every roller coaster here in Kings Island. And we're gonna get there now. Stop there. Wow. Flight of Fear. That was something. It reminds me of Rock and Roller Coaster back in Disney, but yeah, that ride was something. It was It's good because it was pitch black. You can't see where you're going, but yeah, overall that was good. Very, very underrated. Very. Another 3 rides on Orion, and I said it once and I'll say it again. That ride is great. I don't know what people want more from this ride. Yeah, I say you can add something, a little something small, but just that itself is such a great ride. Trying to tell y'all, man, Diamondback is that ride. Like, just, I did it 4 times, but the last ride I did was in the back. Boy, let me tell you something. The airtime hills, you keep getting ejected out your seat. Like, I was barely in my seat the entire time, which is great. And the best part about the ending is that splashdown. I'm trying to tell you, I stuck my hand out, got my shirt wet, got the back of my head wet. Like, can't ask for a better ride. That is perfect. All right, so we're gonna close out by doing our top 3 rides here the last hour. So it's gonna be fun. First up is Mystic Timbers. Okay, Mystic Timbers. In the front row, that was probably my best ride ever on that ride. Though I've rode it only about 4 times, the front row is the best. That's why right now, that is my favorite wooden coaster by miles. Like, even there's the Beast, then you got Lightning Racer, and then you got the Great American Scream Machine. But as of right now, that ride tops it for sure. Let's go on Diamondback for the last time. Last rides on Diamondback. Rode in the very front, rode in the very back. Amazing, 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 amazing. Shout out to the ride crew at Diamondback. My last ride in the back row, he barely pushed down on my seat, and I got so much airtime on the drop. It was phenomenal. It was awesome. Big shout outs to him. I hope he sees this.
Anyway, we're looking at fireworks, so we're gonna ride Orion. I guess you talked to her. She's gonna meet you up. Yeah, they don't run during the fireworks. Well, you need to call her back. My phone's on 2%.
Okay, that about do it here for me at Kings Island. We got our final rides on, we was actually one of the first final riders on Orion after the fireworks show. We had to wait a couple minutes. And then after that, we rode the ride in the back row, and then it was great, per usual. So it was by far the best trip ever out of the whole coaster trip I've been on. Right now it goes Kings Island, Hershey Park, Great America, and then Busch Gardens. Everything about it was amazing. The ride ops were amazing. I rode every ride that I wanted to. I rode every ride here, actually, every roller coaster here. I rode Orion for the first time. That ride was good. No, it was great. It wasn't good, it was great. Diamondback was great as always. The Beast was great as always. The whole ride collection was great as always. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top this trip. I am definitely grateful, very, very grateful to come here and ride the rides once again. This is one of my daily trips. It's a priority to go to Hershey and to Kings Island. So it was amazing. Shout out to all the people that I met here today. I feel accomplished. Very, very accomplished today. As always, thank you guys for watching the vlog. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're at this number right here. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, stay hydrated and ride roller coasters. Till then, I will see you, beautiful people, later. Peace. Love you, Mom. Kings Island.